Welcome to another video by Stan's Auto Repair. What I have here is an item that was given to me. It's a Vector power inverter, 1000 watts, powers up to 8.5 amps. It has two 120 can't really read that, but 120 outlet, like a normal house outlet. Got the RC plug, power level reading, power fault, and then down here has the trouble codes. This one was made back in 2008. It was given to me, because they know I do sometimes off-site auto repair, and this would be good for running my air compressor. It has the positive, the negative input, and then the ground. I don't have the necessary wires to hook this up to my PT Cruiser, but I did find it online. Originally $169.99, but it's going for $114 at Inverters R Us. I did find it other places quite more expensive. But there's the features. Focus here. Which it's good. It has high voltage protection, low voltage protection. It has an internal cooling fan, aluminum case. It's not that heavy, and then there's the specifications for it, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't have a big air compressor, but what I have is a little Craftsman style. That should definitely work. And there's nothing else other than your cables. But as you see, this is the same one here, but it came with the cable. It's the inverter cables, and they have those out of stock. But this one, if you see, this one is for the 3000 watt, and it has the dual cable. I just have the single cable. So what I was going to do here is, because I've had this for quite many years, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the case off because I want to see the internals. I want to make sure nothing needs cleaned. Let's see. Oh, and this is my new setup for my office, for my job, and also to do work on my YouTube channel. Hopefully I can start. Yeah, it's right next to a water heater and the heat cool HVAC. And then there's all my magnets from Rock Auto. Still collecting. I'm liking it. The only problem is I need to do some modifications to my office chair. I already started on one side. Just need to cut this down level right here, and then probably if I can get this protective cap off here, then move it down, because there's not a lot of space. I might, but I like this chair, but the armrest gotta go so I can shut the door when I don't need to be in here. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Got sidetracked there a little bit, but alright, so I'll set you guys up. Perfect. Okay, make sure I still got you in. Now this thing right here, this thing has went through the ringer. I don't even know the brand anymore. It's made in China. It used to have a brand name, but that fell off. Even fell off on the battery, but I've had this thing for years and it's still kicking butt. Nope. So we should have 4 screws, I'm thinking, on both sides that hold the aluminum casing on. which these have probably never been off since this was built in factory. But I do plan to, you know, clean it up a little bit. Because I have no idea if any moist. There's not any corrosion on the aluminum, so I don't think it got into like moisture. But that's still a possibility. So all the screws are out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, I think we have some here on the bottom. Okay, so we have 4 on the bottom. And these got spacers on them. I'm going to hopefully be able to locate a user manual online, because I definitely want to make sure I set this up correctly. There is a lot of rust on the threads, but then again, these are, I believe, steel threads. I mean, screws going into an aluminum body. Okay, yeah, that's now loose. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, that definitely needs cleaned. The base. Alright, here's the internals. Everything looks good. I mean, it's a little dusty. I'll get my vacuum cleaner and, you know, get dust out, but I don't see any corrosion on the board, especially on the packs. That's the biggest thing I was looking for, to see if there's any corrosion on these. All the wire hookups look good. The positive and the negative look good. The ground definitely looks good, which is right here, and then, you know, the negative and the positive still nice and shiny. Then the board over here for the RC, the power reading outlet, yeah, everything looks good. So just gotta get this cleaned up. I will later on have a video of installing this in my PT Cruiser. I do need to find a good location, because this does have mounting spots on the bottom here where it can get mounted. I was told, one of my friends gave me this when I used to live up north in Ohio. That's originally where I started my YouTube channel before I moved down here. And she gave this to me about 5-6 years ago. I just never got around to installing it. I no longer have my garage, my small one-car garage or one-car shop. So now, you know, I live in an apartment, so I do a lot of work outside in the parking area, or I just go to people's locations. And lately, the people I've worked for, they didn't want me recording work on their vehicle, which is understandable. I'm not going to record unless I get permission. So that's why a lot of the content is still my vehicles. But hopefully here soon I can start getting back up. I've had some offers. I've ended up turning them down because the people turned out just, you know, was going to have me do the work, and they just try to skedaddle without, you know, paying. I mean, I do have a cheap labor rate. I only charge $45 an hour. You know, some things like brake jobs, oil changes, it's a flat rate. Like I only charge like maybe, you know, depending on, like for cars, typically it's about $15 for an oil change, $20 for trucks. You know, very basic rates, you know, because I'm not in it really for the money. I enjoy watching vehicles come in with issues, and I get my enjoyment from watching it drive away running better or in better condition than it was when it was brought to me. That's my joy, because my video is more educational, trying to show you how it's done. But anyways, on that, I'm working on possibly getting a PO box to where, you know, if you guys want to send me thank yous or, you know, something from the area you're at, because I've noticed I've gotten some views from the Philippines, Brazil, some parts of Europe, which I've already had some products from Israel, and I will say they were actually quite delicious compared to what I'm used to here in America. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here, and always remember, y'all, if it's broke, fix it.